Hey everyone, this is Kitty here, and we are in this amazing retro roller rink because we're going to be shooting on Nikon's newest camera. Let's go. I wanted to create a fun video to give us some escape from our current reality. So I gave it a retro theme with a lot of color, movement, and texture. We followed Brittany, who is our amazing skater, struggling through her work life until she finds that thing that makes her feel the most free and happy. Hopefully we all can find that. The Nikon was great because we shot in slow motion and low light, and it did really well, as always. I had no idea what it was gonna do or what features it had until today. So I found it had dual card slots. You could either use XQD, SD, or CF Express. You could back them up, or if you wanna do photos on one card and do video on another. It uses a new battery that's also compatible with the Nikon Z6. So I could interchange them if I wanna use the same batteries. And I love these batteries because they lasted the entire shoot day. I probably changed the behind the scenes camera maybe once in the whole span of 5 hours that we were shooting. Also, if you shoot a lot of time lapse, you can supply power through the USB-C while it's shooting. I find the colors look beautiful, so sometimes I'll just leave it as is without adjustments. But when I do need to color correct it, this picture profile makes it very easy to do so. Personally for me, I like to shoot on neutral because those colors are just looking so good, as you'll see in the art film. Also, it has 4K 30 frames, 1080, 120 frames per second. So I was shooting a lot of my stuff today on 120 because I wanted to test that slow motion in the low light with all those colors, and Brittany doing her amazing footwork and spins on the rink today, which was amazing. 4K 60 frames per second will be available later with a firmware upgrade. And lastly, for people who love autofocus, there is human eye and animal eye on video modes. Ooh, money. Another great thing when you set your autofocus settings, it's 2 clicks now. Through the quick menu system, there's an extra page with all the various autofocus settings there. And oh my God, we have every Nikon lens for this shoot, but my favorite was that new one, which is the 14 to 24 millimeter. Oh my Lord, yes. It's my favorite new lens. I'm a fan of really wide lenses. Normally when you have really ultra wide lenses, you have this very bulbous lens, which for me, I get really scared to scratch the lens or the glass because you can't really put a UV filter over it. This one didn't jut out as much. The 14 to 24 millimeter was a perfect pair for my gimbal setup. It wasn't too heavy. And also when you zoom in and out, it doesn't extend either. So balancing it on a gimbal, I didn't have to adjust for different focal lengths. Thank you, Nikon, for letting me play with your new camera gear, and the crew, Brittany, for being our amazing talent today, Erica for hair and makeup, Brian for behind the scenes, Josh for behind the scenes, and shout out to Moonlight Rollerway for letting us rent their place. It's probably my favorite location I've shot ever. Hopefully they open up soon from quarantine so you guys could go there and skate. All right, I'm gonna clean up all this mess now and charge all the batteries. You know how it goes. We'll see you on the next shoot. Bye. Done.